Let us assuming you want to cost for a pack of small chops. A pack of small chops. Let us say this pack contains, okay, let's assume you want to cost for a pack of small chops containing currently we sell a piece of spring roll or samosa at 300 naira. So you can decide how much you want to sell yours. So a pack of small chops containing, let's say, one spring roll, one samosa, five puff puff, five puff puff, three mosa plantain, then one chicken. Yes, it doesn't matter how small or how big it is. It is 300. My spring rolls and samosa is just the normal small chop size. You have seen it in my videos. They are not small. They are not tiny like tiny. You will eat it and your client self will know that, no, nǹkan bá mi lẹ́nu. Some you can't give it to your client and they will complain. Never, never. You can't. So one spring rolls, one samosa, five puff puff. Okay, one spring rolls, one samosa, five puff puff, three mosa plantain and one chicken. So if you are costing for this, let's say your spring roll is you have bought it at 300. The what's the name? The ready to fry is sold at 300. 300. So let's say you're selling it fried one at 350. Let's say you're selling the fried one. Let's say you're selling the fried one at 350. So that's 700 for one spring roll and one samosa. So let's say your five puff puff. Let's say your five puff puff. Let us assume that your puff puff is 50 naira. That's 50 times 5, right? Okay, let's say 250. Then mosa plantain. Let's say your mosa plantain is 70 naira per one. Let's say it is three. Let's say it's 210. That's for three pieces. Then your chicken is 1.5. Let us assume your chicken is 1.5. So now let me calculate. Let's say 700. Let me show you what I wrote. This is what I wrote. Then this is what I wrote. So let's say 700 plus 250 plus 210 plus 1.5. That's 2,660. 2,660. This is for a pack, a pack of small chops. So remember that this pack of small chops in this place, we sell it at how much here? 3.5. We sell it at 3.5. So anybody that is thinking that it is too much, how will you sell a pack of small chops at 3.5? That's too much. That's not possible. I don't like the small chops is too costly. It's too expensive. Oh. Go try it. So 2,660. Okay, 660, not 650. 2,660. So 2,660 minus 3.5. So let's say 3.5 minus 2,660. So you have only 840. You have 840 left. So in this 840, you have packaging inside this 840. There's packaging inside it. There's your profits. Do you understand? So you will still remove. So all this thing now, 840 is what you have left on it. So and this is your spring rolls, this is your samosa. This is the reason why if you take 3.5, you should have a minimum quantity that somebody can order from you. For instance, you can say 10 packs is your minimum quantity that somebody can order. So that means that if somebody give you 35,000 naira, will you be able to do 10 packs of spring rolls and samosa? Yes, me, finger chops, will be able to do 10 packs of spring rolls and 10 packs of small chops from 35. But you might not be able to do 10 packs of spring rolls and 10 packs of small chops from 35,000. Why do you think that you might not be able to do that? Why? Why do you think you might not be able to do 10 packs of small chops from 35 as somebody who is just coming up, who is just starting? Why do you think you might not be able to do 10 packs of small chops from 35,000? Reason is because you don't have ready to fry spring rolls and samosa at hand. You usually do not have it. But me, I have. I always have. So I have that liberty. So I can decide that I want to sell it at this price. You might not have that liberty. This is the reason why some people give any price they like to their small shops, and you also follow. You follow them because you don't even know where they're getting money from. You don't even know who is their sponsor. You don't know, maybe they're just doing this business for doing sake. They really do not need the money, but you need the money. So don't do a faraway. Don't copy somebody else's price. I think the problem is that people tend to price growing small business too much. Yes, that's the normal thing that people do. Once they see that you are just coming up, you cannot stand your ground yet, they start telling you any price. And you also, because of desperation, fall for all these things. You do not need to fall because somebody is telling you that if you don't collect time, I go give somebody else. So I'll give it to somebody else. So that one should not move you. That should not be moving you. But I understand, Sha. I understand. It's easier to say because some people they have not worked for like maybe 6 months or 2 months, and they just feel that, oh, make I just do this one. Let me just do this one. At least if I do this one, I'll use the money to cover one place, cover this one, cover that one. Yes, I understand that that can actually happen, but just make it something that you know that okay, as time goes on, I can do this for now, but as time goes on, I will be able to stand my ground because experience me. Once you have the experience, you will be able to stand your ground at any time. You'll be able to stand your ground. Once you know, something inside you will tell you that you have paid your dues. Kí ni ẹ máa sọ fún yín ní sẹ́ẹ̀ pé I've paid my dues o. nobody can nobody can try me. I paid my dues. So what do you want to tell me that I've not heard before? That you will not patronize me? Oh, ó ń pẹ́. So people tell you a lot of things simply because they want to, simply because they want to patronize you and cheat you. They want to cheat you. So they will say, you better collect this money. If not, I'll take it to somebody else. So I'll take it to somebody else. So, and you don't have a choice. You just look at it that, jẹ́ kí n ṣáà ṣe, jẹ́ n ṣáà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, jẹ́ n ṣáà ṣe. So, but make sure that you know that whatever you are doing, there's a time limit to it. So, like I said now, this price of small chops that I broke down now, if you look at it clearly, you will see that I said this pack of small chops is sold at 3.5. This pack of small chops is sold at 3.5. And the content is 1 spring roll, 1 samosa, 5 puff puff, 3 masa plantain, 1 chicken. So that 1 spring roll is 350 because it is ready to fry. Add the money that you have used to fry it there. Add it. Then that's 700. 5 puff puff is 250. I calculated that at 50 naira. Then 3 masa plantain 210. I calculated it at 70 naira per one. The reason why I calculated it at 70 naira per one is because making masa plantain is much more difficult. It requires more things than making puff puff. Then your chicken 1.5. So, and it's not big chicken, it's not like big jollof rice chicken. And when we calculated everything at the end of the day, it is 2,660 naira. And you have 840 naira left to balance it to make it 3.5. So out of that 840 is where you will bring money out for packaging and everything. So that is the reason why when we want to do outdoor events, we take service charge, we take transportation, This is why you cannot afford to remove service charge and transportation from the money for small chops. Could work. Could work. So don't let anybody tell you that, my work, just do it for me. My dear, do this for me. Next time, màá gbéṣẹ́ ńlá wá o. Irọ́, irọ́ ńlá. Màá gbéṣẹ́ ńlá wá next time. Ìwọ ló máa bá wa ṣe kinní ní company wa. Mímú. After your first trial like this, if you no collect plenty money, you know that you didn't collect plenty money, you go wan cut corners. So once you have tried to cut corners, something will hold you for neck as you are doing that event. It's either you shall change them somewhere, feeling will not be enough, and the meat no go reach for inside your samosa. They will not like the job, and you will lose them, and the one you have done, no good review for it. So that's why you need to look at it. So in weight 40, Taba ma yọ nínú 840, Taba ma calculate oye tá a ra pouch, the amount you are buying, the packaging, maybe the pouch, or the foil pack, anything you are using. If you want to calculate, let's assume that you are buying 50 pieces of pouch at 5,005. So divided by 50. So 110 naira, ó ti jáde kúrò nínú 840. 110 goes for pouch. 110 ti lọ fún pouch. What other thing? So you are left with 730. So 730 is what you have left. Out of 730, toothpick. Toothpick is there. Money for nylon. Money for this, money for that, everything is inside the same 730. So you need to actually be wise when you are doing this business. Don't let anybody. Thank you. Sticker. Oh, God bless you. Sticker is there. Sticker is there too. So let's say sticker. How much are they doing sticker? Let's assume that the sticker is 70 naira and you are doing 50. That is an assumption. Let's assume that your sticker is 70 naira. That's 35 in sticker. 70 naira. That is an assumption. Some sticker are like 150. If you are doing maybe 5 1. So 730 minus 70 naira. 730 minus 70. So 660. Lotu shekel. So you have 660 left. So when you are doing any work, you need to make sure that your money for logo or sticker, no, for the sticker, for printing of the sticker. So all these things is what forms your money for small chops. So if you are doing anything and somebody is telling you that, do it for me, just do it for me. Remember that if you do it for them, you can get stuck somewhere. So that is that on. So remember that this content is 1 spring roll, 1 samosa, 5 of pork, 3 masa plantain, 1 chicken. So they are lesser content. This is like a full content. There are some that will not have masa plantain. There are some that will not have, maybe the number for puff might be reduced. So you need to do this same thing I have done here. Use it to form other packages. You can form your own package, this one here, and look at how much you have to add to it to form your. You might not want to sell your own 35. You might want to sell your own 30,000. If you like 200 naira gain, good for you. If you don't mind, it's good. And if you don't mind not making any gain at all too, still good. You want to do charity and maybe make up in some other way later in life. You will make it up somewhere. Take all that big. So that is that. So let's see if there's